But this episode, we're totally focused in on why 2024 is, as you call it, Julia, a golden year for tax planning. And so why is that? Why is it such a golden year?
Well, next year we've got the new lower tax brackets. So for every dollar deduction you claim this year, you're going to get 2 to 7 cents more back off the tax office for that dollar than what you will if you claim it next year. So this year you want all the deductions you can get, and next year you want all the income you can get if you can shift it around within reason, of course.
Of course. Now, let's bring up those tax rates and look at the 2023-2024 financial year versus the new financial year that's coming, that was announced and passed through Parliament. So the changes to the so-called stage 3 tax cuts that we now see. And so you can see the differentiation there between the actual ranges, so when the certain levels kick in, and also to your point you were just making around some of that positioning that you get around 2.5 cents extra. And obviously, if you add the Medicare levy in on that as well, you can see some of those changes there. So what we're talking about here is, if we've got this change coming, then obviously the higher the deductions you have in this financial year, the better you are off, aren't you, Julia?
Yes, the Medicare levy is not going to change, but the people over 45,000 are going to go from 32.5 cents in the dollar down to 30 cents in the dollar. But also that goes on until you get to 135,000 next year, whereas this year you get into the next tax bracket at 120. So there's a particular gain for those between 120 and 135. But you can't lose. If you can move it into next year, within reason, you really got to talk to your accountant and look at your particular circumstances. But no other year is going to be like it. In fact, on the other hand, this is the highest tax year we've had for years too. It's no low income, only the bare minimum low income tax offset, not the middle income tax offset. They've taken all that away.
So when we know that there's a differentiation between obviously the tax rates from this financial year and they're going to go lower next financial year, the more of the claims that we can get in the current financial year, the better. And that